My name is Alex. I'm here at Spanish Bank speaking for now. I'm a student. I'm a student at UBC. I'm taking a fairly new program called Bachelor of Arts major in Interdisciplinary Studies. It's a program where you basically take a central focus, let's say Asian studies or any kind of film studies or anything like that you're interested in. We can create a program with different courses that help support it, so you can make your own major.
What kind of program you take now in this semester?
Yeah, so what kind of courses you mean?
Yeah.
So I have one summer class. It's a geography class. I have in my next semester in September. I have one art history class. I have two anthropology and one other geography class that I'm taking. Last semester I had a philosophy class, I had some Asian studies classes, and if I remember correctly, I also had a history class. So there's a lot of variety that I'm taking, so it always gives me, like, it opens my options for later on as well.
Did you learn Chinese before?
I think it was in 2021 in the summer, I took very basic Mandarin. So I remember just a few things, like general greetings and things like that, but how to make full-on sentences is a little rusty.
Okay. 你好, like it is. And after you graduate from UBC, what kind of job you will find?
It depends on what you're focused on. There's definitely jobs in whatever field that you want to focus on. I haven't quite looked at that yet, but I know that there's tons of options. It really depends on what you want to do. Like I said, if you want to pick film studies as your focus, there's tons of areas and jobs that you can work in film studies and different things. As for the Asian studies, there's a lot of teaching opportunities that I'm aware of. Also, it gives you an opportunity to go somewhere else. You know, if you're interested in going to China, for example, and learning, more about the Chinese culture specifically. Like, I've learned a fair amount of things through my classes as well. So it gives you an opportunity to, go around, travel around, and see the world as well, and maybe even work in some of those countries and get some experience with some of the locals. So.
Very interesting. So this is the new program in UBC.
It's fairly new. I'm not entirely sure when it was made, but it definitely hasn't been around for a lot longer, like some of the other programs like math or computer science or things like that.
Can I understand that you make your own degree, but you are designed by yourself?
Essentially, yes. They give you the freedom to choose what you the focus that you want, and then you design courses that make sense, so they'll help support what your focus is. So for example, like mine specifically is an Asian studies focus. So I took a lot of things that will help me learn more about Asian culture, different kinds of Asian culture. I've taken some geography to help me understand maybe why certain people come here to Canada and settle in the locations that they do. So there's a lot of things, like that's in my particular case, this is what I'm doing. I'm just supporting my Asian studies and learning. But there, like I said, there's tons of options you can do, and you create the degree that you want to end up with, and your university will approve it. You go to your university, and they can help you decide as well.
Your ancestors from Europe or from Asia?
I think, well, I'm French Canadian, so definitely somewhere along the line, my family came from France, and my mom is Egyptian, so she came from Egypt. So I have no direct connection to Asia, but I've still been interested in learning more about it. Especially my fiance spent 6 months in China, so I definitely became more interested to learn more myself as well, and maybe one day actually go back with her to visit.
Okay, Egyptian, that means probably you go to Africa, right?
I have never been, actually, but I definitely want to go. I definitely want to go visit Egypt. I do want to travel around certain places, and I think that allowing myself to immerse myself in something like Asian studies in school allows me to get that opportunity later on as well.
Yeah, that's a long history country, no matter
for sure.
Egypt or China, right?
Yeah, both those are very ancient histories, yeah, for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a time, okay? Bye-bye.